then this current is called as the root mean square value of which current? Of this current. Am I clear? Or again I will tell you.
Repeat it, ma'am.
Repeat, I am repeating. You will pass here, just you will pass you will take a DC current here, okay, having magnitude I. Now you will take an AC current having magnitude I. I is your instantaneous value. This is changing with respect to time. This is an AC current. Here this is a DC current. You will take a resistor R. Here also you take the same value of resistance. Here what you will do, you pass a DC current for a time period T. Here you pass an AC current for a time period T. If the heat produced by the DC current is equal to the heat produced by the AC current, here heat will be there because current is flowing in a resistance, means heat will be there.
Yes,
Got it
ma'am.
or not? Here also same current is there, current is flowing in the resistance, means heat will also be produced. If
Yes.
the heat produced by the DC current is equal to the heat produced by the AC current, then this DC current is the RMS value or the root mean square value of the which current? Of this alternating current. Here this is an alternating current. You will find out the RMS value of the alternating current. What is the RMS value? This is the RMS value of the alternating current I. Am I clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it, all of you? This is how the RMS value is calculated. That is why you are telling a 230 volt. This is which value? It's a constant value. Here you see. This is a constant. This is only the RMS value of this alternating current. And how it is found out? It is found out by equating this one. Am I clear now? How
Yes.
this
Yes,
clear
ma'am.
to all of you? This is very fundamental. Now let us see what is the value of the RMS value I. Now remember that now this has become the RMS value of which one?
AC.
RMS value of which current?
AC.
Of I. AC current means that is I. Got it?
Okay.
Yes. So now what is the heat produced by the DC current? That is equal to I square resistance multiply with the time. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct? Okay. Now this is equal to what is the value of the heat produced by the AC current? Now here you see one thing I will tell you. What is the RMS value? Sorry, what is the heat produced by the AC current? Now AC, there is no constant magnitude. The magnitude is changing with respect to time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it or not? So now here you take I1, I2, I3, I4. Okay, let this is I1, this is I2, this is I3. Now here you will pass I1 for a time period of T by N second. Just wait, let me do it clearly. Here you see, you will pass an alternating current. Just wait 1 second. So here what we are doing it is, we are taking, this is your current, this is your current, mid of this one is I1, this is I2. Okay, like this you will take I3, I4, so on up to you will take IN. And each current you are passing for T by N second. Okay, so that what is the total time period? T. Am I clear to all of you? Got it?
Okay.
So now what will be the heat produced by this alternating current? This will be equal to how much? Tell me. It will be equal to I1 square R. How much time period you have passed the current I1? T by N second. Plus I2 square R T by N. Plus so on up to how much? Plus IN square R T by N. Am I clear to all of you or not? Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Simple. So now this implies I square RT will be equal to how much? It will be equal to I1 square R plus I2 square R plus so on up to IN square R. You will check it divided by N whole into how much? T. Clear or not? Tell me.
Yes,
Got
ma'am.
it? All of you understood or not? Girls? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this implies I square RT will be equal to how much? It will be equal to I1 square plus I2 square plus so on up to IN square divided by N whole into how much? RT. So now here what I will do, RT I will cancel. So this implies what is the value of I? I is equal to square root of how much? I1 square plus I2 square plus 1 up to IN square divided by N. What is I1 square? I plus I2 square plus IN square divided by N. What is this one? What is this one? Mean of I square?
RMS value.
No
Yes, ma'am.
RMS value.
Mean.
Why RMS value? It is
The
what?
whole thing.
Whole thing is what?
Mean. Mean,
Mean
ma'am.
of I square. Yes or no? Mean of I square. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So now this implies what will be your I? I is your, this is root over. So we call it as root mean square. Root mean square of current. Am I clear? Clear to all of you? So I is
Yes, ma'am.
equal to root mean square of current. Understood all of you? Is there any doubt? Tell me. Now, here I will tell you one thing. For symmetrical wave, see, in case of when you are taking symmetrical wave, in order to find out the average value, what you are doing, because a full cycle when you are considering it was equal to 0, so you are taking average value for, or you are finding out average value for one alternation or one half cycle. Okay, yes or no? But in this case, when you are finding out the mean square, square is always positive. Okay, negative square is positive, positive square is negative. Yes or no? A positive square is also positive. Yes or no? So here, listen all of you. Suppose I am taking this, this is a symmetrical wave. Okay, this is your I. When you are taking the average value is equal to 0 because positive and negative values are equal. Okay, but in case of when you are finding out mean of I square, if I will tell you what is the square, positive ka square be positive, negative ka square be positive. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it or not?
Yes,
So here, when you are finding out the RMS value of a symmetrical wave, you are finding out the RMS value of this symmetrical wave. Okay, this wave. So when you are finding out the average value of a symmetrical wave, you can consider half cycle, you can consider full cycle. Again, I am telling you, listen. When you are finding out the RMS value of a symmetrical wave, you can consider half cycle, you can consider full cycle. You will get equal values. Am I clear? You can take half cycle, you can take full cycle. But when you are taking an unsymmetrical wave, then you have to consider the full cycle only. Am I clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, am I clear? Each one of you? All of you understood or not?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so for symmetrical wave, for symmetrical wave, the RMS value can be found RMS value can be found by considering half cycle, or full cycle. You can take any and you will get same answer, half cycle or full cycle. But second point, but for unsymmetrical wave, but for unsymmetrical wave, what you have to take? Unsymmetrical wave, which one you have to consider? Huh?
Ma'am, for half wave, ma'am, we have to
क्या
take.
कुछ आंसर नहीं. Full cycle should be considered. Here you can take half cycle or full cycle, but in this case you have to take only full cycle. For unsymmetrical means you have to take full cycle. Symmetrical means you can consider and half cycle, you can consider full cycle. Clear to all of you? Understood? Now you find out RMS value of a sinusoidal current. Find out RMS value of sinusoidal current. RMS value of sinusoidal current. Find out this one. RMS value of sinusoidal current. So sinusoidal current, when you are taking, this is a symmetrical wave, you can consider half cycle, you can consider full cycle in order to find out what? The RMS value. This is my square, I square waveform. Okay? Find out. So I is equal to how much? I is equal to Im sine theta, or you can take Im sine omega t. Okay. So what is the formula for RMS value? Tell me. RMS value, what is the formula? Tell me. What you have to do? What you have to do? I is equal to how much? Square root of mean of I square, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So area, how you are finding out the mean? Area divided by base. Yes
Base.
or no?
Yes,
Area
ma'am.
divided by base.
Base of the hospital.
So I can write down this implies I will be equal to, or IRMS will be equal to how much? Square root of area of half cycle squared wave divided by what? Divided, if I am taking half cycle squared wave, then I have to take half cycle base. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Half cycle base. Okay. So this is, this you find out. Area of half cycle squared wave. इसका area निकालो. Half cycle squared wave means you have to find out what is the area of this one. Find out. जल्दी निकालो. Written all of you. This one. Written or not? Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Find out. Find out and tell me. Got it? Huh? Area of half cycle squared wave. What is the area of half cycle squared wave? Tell me. How you are finding out the area in integration method?
From 0 to pi, I am sine omega t.
Wait. Area of half cycle squared wave. Area of half cycle squared wave will be equal to integration of what you have to do? 0 to pi
0 to I am
pi
sine omega t.
I square d theta. Yes or no?
Yes,
This
ma'am.
will be I square d
Yes,
theta. So this will be equal to
IM by 2.
integration of 0 to pi. How much? Im square sine square theta d theta. Okay. So this will be equal to how much? This will be equal to how much it will be? Im square constant integration of 0 to pi sine square theta d theta. So this will be equal to how much? This you will get it as pi Im square डिवाइडेड बाय 2. हम लोग थोड़ा जल्दी जल्दी निकाल दे. वेट कियो, मैडम लिख देंगे, हम लोग फिर कॉपी कर देंगे. और क्या मैडम लिख देंगे बोर्ड में, हम लोग है सिर्फ नोट
हम
डाउन.
बोले थे IM स्क्वायर
बोले थे? कौन बोला था? नाम बोलो तो. कौन बोला?
आर्यन.
आर्यन. वेरी गुड. गुड. So pi Im square divided by 2. So this is your area. So now I will find out what is the IRMS. So IRMS will be square root of how much? Pi Im square by 2 divided by what is the base? Base is your half cycle pi. So this will be equal to how much? Im divided by root 2. This will be 0.707 into Im. Got it, all of you? Suprasad, bujhipalo?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. हम कर दीजिए.
So this is equal to IRMS will be equal to 0.707 into Im.
IM.
This is your answer. Got it, all of you? Similarly, you can prove what? ERMS. You can also prove ERMS is equal to 0.707 into what? Yeah. Okay. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I will move to the next page. All of you have written? All of you have written or not? Tell me.
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I will move to the next page. Now, here I will define two terms. One is the form factor, another one is your peak factor. ये तुम लोग शायद 12th में पढ़े थे नहीं? Form factor and peak factor. Form factor is defined as it is defined as it is the ratio of RMS value to the average value. RMS value to the average value. Okay. So for an alternating for a sinusoidal voltage or current, for a sinusoidal voltage or current, what is the RMS value? Sorry, what is the form factor? So form factor is equal to, what is the formula? Form factor is equal to RMS value divided by which value? Average value. So what is the RMS value you have got for a sinusoidal? For sinusoidal voltage or current, what is the RMS value you have got? 0.707 into maximum value, yes or no? Divided by how much? Average value, what? How much you have got? 0.637 into maximum value. So if we'll find out this ratio, this will be equal to 1.11. Clear to all of you?
Ma'am, could you please scroll it up a little bit?
मैम इसका यूनिट कुछ नहीं है
यूनिट किस ना कुछ भी नहीं, यूनिट
रेशियो है ना, यूनिट नहीं है।
ये तो फैक्टर है, इसका नंबर रेशियो सिर्फ है। मैक्सिमम वैल्यू तो कैंसिल हो जाता है।
यस मैम, गॉट इट।
मैम तो इसके ऊपर मैम क्वेश्चन कैसे आएंगे मैम?
कुछ नहीं, साइनोसॉइडल वोल्टेज और करंट का फॉर्म फैक्टर और पीक फैक्टर निकालोगे, आरएमएस वैल्यू निकालोगे, एवरेज वैल्यू निकालोगे, यही क्वेश्चन आएगा और क्या। जो पढ़ा रही हूँ उसी से ही सब क्वेश्चन आएगा। Okay, written. Who was telling? Have you written?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Next, come to second one is your peak factor. Peak factor. Peak factor is the ratio of maximum value to the RMS value. Maximum value to the RMS value. Peak factor is equal to maximum value divided by RMS value. So for sinusoidal voltage or current, what will be your peak factor? Peak factor is equal to how much? Tell me. Maximum value divided by how much? RMS value is equal to how much? 0.707 into maximum value. Okay, so 1 by 0.707, it will be equal to 1.414. This is the peak factor. Peak factor is important because it indicates the maximum voltage. It is being applied to the different apparatus you are applying. So from the peak factor, you can know what is the maximum voltage you are applying. Okay. Got it, all of you? So up to this you will get in the exam.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Up to this you will get in the day after tomorrow exam. You will get one problem. Do it. ये तक आएगा नहीं आएगा मुझे पता नहीं, पर this is the maximum. I think only the definitions, up to definitions they have given, what I have heard. Find average value, RMS value, form factor, peak factor, for first beat half wave rectified alternating current, half wave rectified alternating current. Second one is for full wave rectified alternating current. Find out. इसको करो, उसके बाद इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस आंसर डिस्कशन करेंगे. Find the average value, RMS value, peak factor, form factor. RMS, average, form factor, peak factor. Excuse me. How to do it? Tell me. How is the half wave rectified alternating current? How is the half wave rectified alternating current means what? Huh? Half wave rectified alternating current means what? क्या सब सो गए हो क्या क्लास में? Half wave means what? Half wave rectified alternating current means what?
पॉजिटिव
Only positive होगा, negative rectified नहीं होगा.
नहीं होगा.
This is half wave. 0 to pi. This is 2 pi. This is 3 pi. Okay. Here the maximum value is your Im. So now you have to find out what is the average value. What is the average value? Now here you tell me whether this wave is symmetrical or not symmetrical. This is symmetrical or not symmetrical? क्या तुम एक सिमेट्रिकल वेव या अनसिमेट्रिकल वेव नहीं बोल सकते हो? ये पूरा चिंता में रह गए हो सब.
Symmetrical.
It is symmetrical or non-symmetrical? It is a non-symmetrical wave.
Non-symmetrical.
So you have to consider full cycle. Unsymmetrical wave, you have to consider full cycle. So what will be the average value? Average value is area of one cycle divided by how much? Base of one cycle. Yes or no? Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So this will be equal to area of one cycle means what is the area of this one? What is the area of this one? Tell me. If we'll find out the area of this one already I have found out in the previously.
Yes,
We have
ma'am.
found out, na?
Like m by pi.
Yes.
अरे एरिया कितना है मुझे बोलो.
Sir, 2 Im.
2 Im. Very good. Who answered this one? Tell me.
Ma'am, Satyavrata.
Satyavrata. 2 Im is their area divided by what is your base? Full cycle.
Ma'am,
Full cycle base is what?
Pi.
2 Im. तो
Pi, ma'am.
pi.
अरे तुमको मार पड़ेगा क्योंकि मार तुमको देते. फुल साइकिल का पाई कैसे हो गया तुम्हारा?
Full cycle नहीं होगा.
हाँ? फुल साइकिल का पाई कैसे हो
2
गया?
pi होता है.
So this is 2 pi. Okay. So this is equal to how much? 2 Im इसका area है. This was 0 divided by full cycle 2 pi. So this will be equal to Im
upon pi.
pi. This is your average value. Got it all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now come to average value. Sorry, RMS value.
RMS
I
value.
RMS will be equal to how much? Tell me. This is which type of waveform? This is unsymmetrical. So I have told you for unsymmetrical waveform, what you have to consider? You have to consider for
Full cycle.
unsymmetrical wave, you have to consider for full
Full
cycle.
cycle.
Symmetrical, you can consider full cycle, you can consider half cycle. But unsymmetrical means definitely you have to consider for the full cycle. So IRMS is equal to square root of what? Square root of area of squared wave over one full cycle
Cycle base.
divided by how much?
Then one
Base.
full cycle base.
Yes, one
Full cycle base.
full one full cycle base. Okay, one full cycle base. Now let us find out what is the area over. और मैं ऊपर नीचे नहीं करूंगी, मुझे देखो, देख करके बुलाओ. Area of square wave. Tell me. So this one is what? This is your waveform.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If we'll find out the square of this one, this will be this one. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. अब इसका एरिया कितना होगा? 0.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So this will be equal to इसका area of this one. Already you have found it earlier.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
much it
Pi
is?
IM square by 2.
Very good. Very good. How much it is coming?
Pi IM square by 2
Pi IM square divided by 2
plus 0
plus 0 divided by
2 pi.
2 pi.
2 pi.
All of you got it? Got it or not? Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
इसका फुल रूट ओवर तुम लोग सोचोगे कि न्यूमरेटर में हो गया सिर्फ न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर फुल ओके so this will be equal to how much it is coming how much it is coming im divided by
Pi by 2.
Square by 2.
okay this is your rms value.
RMS value.
Now come to peak factor. What will be your peak factor? Form factor will be equal to how much it is? IRMS divided by I average. So this will be IM divided by 2 divided by I average कितना था? IM by pi ना?
Yes, ma'am. IM by pi निकला था.
1.57. This is your form factor. Peak factor is equal to how much?
Maximum value.
I maximum divided by I RMS. So this is I maximum is IM. I RMS कितना है? IM
IM by 2 है.
by 2. So this is your 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood all of you? Any doubt? Tell me.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, last one. Last waveform is what? Full cycle squared
Full
wave.
cycle.
Full cycle squared wave कैसे है? मुझे बोलो.
And
Full
that is
cycle means you will be having positive, negative, maybe positive, rectified. Rectified means there is no negative component. That is DC. Okay, this is 0, pi, 2 pi like this. So this wave is symmetrical or unsymmetrical?
No, it is symmetrical. Symmetrical.
Symmetrical. Okay. So you can consider half cycle. So here I average will be equal to how much? Area
And 2
of
IM by pi.
half cycle divided by how much? Base of half cycle. So this will be equal to how much you are getting? 2
IM by pi.
Very good. 2
Yes,
IM divided by pi.
Pi.
This is an symmetrical wave. Okay, now come to average, sorry, RMS value. Come to IRMS value. IRMS value, what you have to consider? You can consider for up cycle, you can consider for full cycle. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Area of squared wave, area of squared wave over half cycle, over
Half
half
cycle square wave.
cycle divided by square wave. You have to, I have
Half
written
cycle
square wave
base.
divided by
Half
half
cycle base.
cycle
This.
Yes,
half
ma'am.
cycle
Base.
base, then whole root.
Yes, ma'am.
Root.
Its value
Okay,
will be 0.707 IM.
how much it is coming? So this is equal to, what is the area? Tell me. Square root of how
Square
much?
root of IM square by 2.
Pi Im square. Who is answering? Satyavrata.
Yes, ma'am.
Satyavrata divided by 2 divided by how much?
And
Pi.
pi.
So this will be equal to how much?
IM
Im
by root 2.
by root 2.
Yes, ma'am.
And what will be a form factor? Form factor will be equal to how much?
IRMS uh,
IRMS
average.
divided by I average. So this will be equal to
1.1.
Im by how much? Root
IM by
2
2 divided by 2
divided
by
by
into pi.
1 by
2 by pi whole into Im. This is equal to 1.11. Then peak factor.
Okay.
Peak factor, it is equal to I maximum divided by formula. ठीक है तो?
Yes, ma'am. I maximum by IRMS.
So this is I maximum divided by
IRMS.
IRM is equal to how much?
And
IM
IM by
divided by
root 2
IM. Root 2.
equal to root 2.
this is equal to root
Root
2.
2.
Root 2 is 1.414. Na?
1.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Finished?
Yes, ma'am.
That's
So up to this you will get it in the exam. और मैं आज क्लास नहीं लूंगी. 3 to 4 I will not take.
okay.
You see, I am telling you to each one of you. Each one means each one, not to X, Y, Z. To each one of you, if that you do whatever I have taught you, theory part, whatever I have discussed in the board, you go through the theory part. I have given the notes from for module 1. Go through the notes for module 1. Go through the notes. You will not get any problem for module 1. Module 2, module 3, statement of the theorem statement. You remember. Then problems, always do the problems in steps. Step marking is there. Don't waste time in calculation. Use your calculator to calculate everything. Okay, write in steps everything. You put it in steps, so that step you will get more, you will get maximum marks. Then for DC circuit particularly, theorems will be coming. And for DC transient, which I have discussed, rising and decaying of current in an inductor, then charging and discharging of capacitor. For that, your derivation, you may get derivation with problem. Here you will get derivation with problem. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And for DC circuit, theorems you will get and problems you will get. DC mainly you will get problems. Solve this circuit by using Thevenin or by using Norton or by using superposition or star delta or maze or nodal. That we will be confirmed. Okay, you cannot use, if it is a maze analysis means you have to use maze analysis. You cannot use nodal analysis there. Okay. DC transient derivation you will get. Problem is very easy. Just you have to remember, see the formula, who use the formula, and you have to find out the answer. Okay. Transient derivation is important both for inductor as well as for capacitor. Okay. Then what else is there? AC, whatever the definition I have told you, those definition with RMS and average value. Okay, you may not get problem, may not be. What I have had, I am not sure. Okay, so you may not get problems, but up to RMS value you are getting. Okay, go through the, I have given you some last year questions. I have given you last year questions, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Go through the last year questions. Okay, pick any questions. Last year questions, you go through it. This is an easy method I'm telling you. Just go through the theory, whatever problems, pick up any one problem. You solve the problem by using Norton or and by using Thevenin. Same problem you solve by different methods. Superposition, then your what nodal analysis, mesh analysis, all this analysis. You take a single problem, you solve it. Okay, last year questions, you do it. That is 99% fundamental would be clear, and you will get those type like that. Okay, clear to all of you? Any doubt? If you face any problem, if wherever you will face at any time, you can ask me. Okay, if possible, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you are having exam, na?
Yes, ma'am. Monday.
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow I will evening you read. Today you read. Tomorrow you read. Tomorrow evening I will take a doubt clearing class. There I will discuss whatever the doubts. But tomorrow evening I will take. Okay. Clear to all of you?
मैम
Any doubt you will ask me. हाँ tell.
मैम वो नॉर्टन्स थ्योरम का एक बार स्टेटमेंट बोल दें क्या? वो नहीं लिखा हूँ.
Norton's theorem का statement नहीं लिखे हो?
ओ मैम